Given how freely the cast had talked about it, Deborah's romance with Christopher Briney's Nico Hayes in Hacks Season 5, Episode 3, No New Tricks, wasn't exactly a surprise. Yet the story landed unexpectedly well, with heartwarming character reveals for everyone involved. Christopher Briney, Mean Girls, The Summer I Turned Pretty, guest starred as Hacks Nico Hayes, the Palmetto's newest artist in residence and a genuine Deborah Vance fan. When Nico first asked Deborah out, she assumed it was a press maneuver, something she was more than happy to participate in. However, his interest in her proved to be real, and it unlocked a brand new side of Deborah. Historically, Deborah has been extremely guarded, holding her real emotions at bay for fear of getting hurt. Without her career-changing relationship with Ava, she wouldn't have taken risks in her comedy. In the few moments of romance she's had, she's kept herself from getting fully invested. In every facet of life, Deborah has had her defenses up, and bringing them down has been an ongoing challenge. Somehow, Nico Hayes broke through those defenses almost instantly, and what followed made Hacks Season 5 bright, energetic, and vibrant. Nico Hayes unleashed a girly side to Deborah that we've never seen. Deborah's behavior after her first date with Nico can only be described as akin to that of a teenage girl. She squealed, she jumped up and down, she told Ava every detail. Most notably, she immediately asked him to be her +1 at Marty's wedding, a level of emotional vulnerability that would have been hard to imagine of her even an hour prior. When Nico broke it off with her, Deborah's first love-esque antics only continued. She moped around and sent him an unflattering number of texts, only to learn that he had blocked her, which led her to send even more. Deborah wasn't at her most flattering, but in a way, it felt joyful to see her like this. She had felt something and pursued that feeling without holding back, something her character had desperately needed to do from Hacks' very first episode. Even after getting dumped by a pop star in his prime, the whole experience made Deborah seem youthful, bubbly, and full of life. Impressively, the story didn't highlight her age, but rather depicted Nico and Deborah as peers. Somehow, Deborah and Nico both came out of their Hacks fling looking good. Within the world of the show, Deborah will almost certainly be a villain in the public eye, but for viewers of Hacks, her story was incredibly wholesome. Nico, for his part, was smartly written as extremely genuine and extremely sensitive. He really liked Deborah, but he felt violated by her tipping off the paparazzi on their first date. The instant breakup felt like a bit of a silly overreaction, again highlighting the youthful, innocent nature of the whole thing, but it also cemented that Nico was really into Deborah. It also underscored Deborah's biggest flaw. Leading up to their first date, Deborah was overly adamant that Nico was simply seeking press and that she wanted the same thing. It soon became clear that this was merely insecurity on her part and a way for her to protect herself from hoping for too much. Deborah let her guard down after the date, but it was still the reason it all came to an end, highlighting her fatal flaw and proving that her low expectations can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Deborah and Nico's fling, paired with this episode's B story of Ava losing interest in her sex worker boyfriend after learning he's an aspiring magician, serves as a heartwarming endorsement of male sensitivity and a reminder that people may be more genuine and wholesome than they first appear.